The high school football season just about done as far as the regular season is concerned. Of course, the playoffs on the horizon, and this year, everybody gets to participate in the playoffs, including our guest today, Nick Elksnis from the Episcopal School of Jacksonville, also a Florida Gator commit. We'll get into that in just a second. But, Nick, you guys got to be pretty excited about the playoffs starting next Friday night for Episcopal. How has the season been going for you guys so far?
Absolutely, yeah. We're excited to get in there. I think we are 3-2 right now, maybe 4-2. I don't remember off the top of my head right now because we've had 2 games canceled and I was out for 2 weeks. But we're just excited to get in there. I feel like we've definitely hit our stride as a team right now, and I think it couldn't be at a better time heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, this is one of those seasons where it's very easy to forget what your record is because, quite honestly, at the end of the year, it doesn't really matter. It matters how you're playing right now, and you guys are coming off a great offensive output, 48 points on Friday night. You and Tucker Tomberlin are meshing pretty well out there on the field. Talk about that relationship with your quarterback who's headed to Stetson and just that offense. You guys have some pretty well-known coaches over there.
As far as it goes for me and Tucker, I've known Tucker for a long time, and so, I mean, having that connection with him already makes it very easy. And then also, he and I have always been throwing through the virus and the pandemic, like when we were shut down.
Let's talk about your college commitment. You decided to stick with Dan Mullen and the Florida Gators. Tell me about that decision and what really made Gainesville the place you want to spend your college career.
Yeah, well, originally I was committed to Penn State, and as I got away from my commitment and away from the football scene and, you know, the stuff that comes with committing, I started to realize that I was a long way away from home. If my family wanted to come and see me, it'd be very difficult. I was kind of only going there for football, and then as I kind of stepped back and looked at everything in a larger lens, I guess you could say, I realized that Florida was the much better option.
No doubt. It certainly can't hurt to see what the Gators are doing with the tight end in Kyle Pitts this year. As a tight end yourself, you got to absolutely love seeing that production out of your position when you know you're going to be jumping right into that same offensive system.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's really something to see. I got to know Kyle pretty well, and the new tight end coach, Coach Brewster, you know, watching how they work together, it's just really inspiring for me because I know that that's going to be where I'm going into, and I'm not going to have to worry about how I'm going to be used in the offense, but I know that that's what's going to happen for me. I'm going to be catching the balls, I'm going to be blocking, all sorts of stuff like that. I'm excited for it.
I always think one of the coolest things for our local guys, whether they commit to Florida or to Georgia, is the fact that you have this marquee game, this opportunity to come back home and compete in front of friends and family. What are kind of your earliest recollections for the Florida-Georgia game and just the history it has here in Jacksonville?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's one of the largest known games in the country, and I can't wait to play in it. I have good friends and family on both sides. You know, of the rivalry. I've got a family who's Florida fans and Georgia fans. I've got friends and I've got friends who are Georgia fans, friends who are Florida fans. So it'll be really cool to play. You know, hopefully we can get the victory for the Florida fans, and then also to kind of rub it into the faces of the Georgia fans. You know,
that's almost as important as the win, right?
Oh, absolutely.
One of the cool things, too, is that you're not the only local guy who is committed to play for the Florida Gators next year. You got Marcus Burke, the wide receiver over at Trinity. It feels like it's been kind of up and down as far as Northeast Florida guys getting to Gainesville, maybe under some of the previous regimes, but Dan Mullen making it a priority to get the guys from our area to stay in our area and go play in Gainesville.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I got to know Marcus this year through Pro Impact. We both played on the same 7-on-7 team. And, I mean, he's a phenomenal player. I can't wait to get down to Gainesville and work with him. But I think one of the biggest things for Dan Mullen was he was like, we have the players in our backyard to recruit, so why go anywhere else? You know, why would we not recruit people from Florida when that's where we have the best talent in the nation out of high school?
Yep, no doubt about it. Nick Elksnis, who is going to go play for the Florida Gators next year. Thank you so much for taking some time out with us here on Action Sports Jacks.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Action Sports Jacks Primetime, Saturday at 10:30 on Fox 30.